He's walking? But where's everybody?
We have visitors.
I don't want to see anyone.
Neither do I. But Rob's Lord of Winterfell. Hold on!
I'm Lord of Winterfell while my father is away.
And you might learn a lord's courtesy. Do you remember anything about what happened?
He has no memory of that day.
Curious.
Why are you here?
The boy has lost the use of his leg.
Give that to your saddler. He'll provide the rest.
Will I really be able to ride?
You will. I have a tender spot in my heart for cripples, bastards, and broken things.
Lord Stark. There's a brothel outside your walls.
Couldn't resist some northern arse. If you like redheads.
What happened here? Where is Lady Stark? Why didn't she receive me?
She wasn't feeling well.
She's not in Winterfell, is she? Where did she go?
Milady's whereabouts.
Milady? I still remember seeing my father's fleet burn in Lannisport. Yes, great victory for your people. Shame how it all turned out.
We were outnumbered 10 to 1.
A stupid rebellion, then. I suppose your father realized that when your brothers died in battle. I'm a constant disappointment to my own father, and I've learned to live with it. Your next tumble with Ros is on me. I'll try not to wear her out.
Why did I think that guy was their cousin? The person that they called Greyjoy. Is Greyjoy his... Because he said that your father, Balin Greyjoy. So what's his first name? I think they called him... They called him what? I've heard his name, but I don't remember. Car something. Theon. Okay, no, I don't think I heard that. So his name is Theon, son of Balin Greyjoy. He's a slave? I thought he was their cousin. Because he's always with them. He's always with Rob. Apparently, his people were killed. They went into battle. Who did they go into battle with? With the Starks? With Winterfell? Or with Rob Baratheon? Because that's what Tyrion was saying, that they were numbered 10 to 1. They were numbered with... They came into battle with... You guys, I'm looking in the comment section for the answers that I'm asking. Against Robert, yes. They went against Robert, yes. So he's hostage because of... That's what this guy was implying. But you know what? The Starks treated him nicely. Because I thought he was a cousin. He's like a slave. And did you hear what he says? I serve your brother. I'm loyal to... He follows them everywhere. He's hostage. Hostage? That's not a hostage, my dear. That guy was doing everything, bathing with them. Even when they were giving something a haircut, he was getting a haircut too. The other Hodor and that nanny, they look like slaves. They're the ones that look like servants. That guy, he has authority. He has authority. Look at the way he said with Brandon. Yes. Yes, next, I noticed. I said I thought it was his cousin, that this is people, because I didn't hear them when the reason I knew he was not... Sorry, I'm so sorry, my throat. I haven't had lunch, so forgive me for munching and drinking. You know, this is almost 3 hours, but I'm enjoying it. I don't want to get up, so I came with my biscuit and everything. But what I'm trying to say is that the reason I knew he wasn't Ned Stark's child was when they all lined up when Robert was coming into the city. It was only his 5 that were there. You know what I mean? Yeah, so that's what I'm surprised to see that he's in. So his name is Theon Greyjoy. This makes it very complicated, because I never You know, you watch those movies where the servant comes to, you've killed his whole family and you bring them into your house. Before you know it, he will grow up and kill your own children. Do you understand what I mean? I know that we're seeing him, but clearly when there is some resentment that he feels towards the Baratheon, to the people, his captors. I maybe not to Rob, or maybe he's pretending, but the truth remains. When the Tyrion said that thing about his dad, all of them being burned or something by sea, I don't know if they, it came by sea. I heard him say something by sea, and then they lost, and then they died, and his brothers died, and his fathers died. When you see someone and that thing stirred up, you could see that Theon was like, You know what I mean? He seemed hurt by that statement. It shows you that there is still resentment in there. Rob has to be careful. That's the point I'm trying to make. I don't trust people, like, you don't trust easily like that. Speaking as someone who is a very trusting person, my mom, when I was younger, my mom will say something to me. She says, Kemi Ogoy Bunam, meaning, may friendship not kill me. That's how my mother used to advise me. She'd be like, come here, my daughter, stay away. You like friendship too much. Hey, this one, my friend. This one, my friend. You like to hold on to people. You're too trusting. So because my mother noticed early in life that I was very trusting, she will say this Igbo proverb, and she'll say, Ogo Ebunam, may friends not kill me. That's what my mom used to say to me. So with regards this guy, we have to be careful. I didn't know this part. I don't think it's ever been mentioned because I didn't hear thing. My mind always thought that you are a cousin, the way he related to, yeah. No, I think he should be careful in my mind, though, but who knows? So we're going back to and we can 3, 2, 1, play. Thank you.
Leg, shoulder.
What in seven hells is that?
Samuel Tarley of Hornhill. I've come to take the black.
Come to take the black pudding?
Till he finds his feet. Seems they've run short of poachers and thieves. Looks like the bastard's in love. All you gotta do is get past the bastard.
You sure you want to do this?
No.
Yield. I yield.
Yield.
Did he hurt you?
I've had worse. You're gonna have to defend yourself.
Why didn't you get up and fight?
I'm a coward.
He's admitting his
My father
flaws.
always says so.
The war's no place for cowards.
Well, you're right, I'm sorry.
Aww.
I just wanted to thank you.
Aww. Does this make me want to cry?
People saw us talking to him. Now they'll think we're cowards too.
Too stupid to be a coward.
You're too stupid to be a... Now.
People saw us talking to him. Oh, that chubby guy is so nice. I feel so bad for him. He said, my father said, he quickly admitted that he was a coward. He was like, let's stop beating around the bush. The reason I didn't get up is because I feel bad. I don't mean to laugh at him. Oh, he made me cry. Samuel Tarley of Hornhill. I'll put Fatty Bum. Fatty Bum.
Pile of
so
mud.
I can remember.
Mud and shit and twigs. Best these savages can do.
These are my people now. You shouldn't call them savages.
I'll call them what I like because they're my people. Khal Drogo's marching the wrong way with my army.
If my brother was given an army of Dothraki...
King Robert is fool enough to meet them in open battle. Now Ned Stark wants my head. I've no money and an expensive wife.
Your Grace,
Yes, my dear?
what happened to the dragons? I was told that brave men killed them all.
The breath of the greatest dragon forged the Iron Throne.
I have always wanted to see a dragon. Wherever they are, just a few flat anyone or anything that tries to hurt them.
Well, after 15 years in a pleasure house, I imagine the sky makes you happy.
I was not locked in. I have seen things.
What have you seen?
The way that other men change their clothes.
Really?
A pirate ship.
A dragon.
They used to decorate the throne room in the red... But as you got closer to the Iron Throne, Vermithrax, Esovius, Arcane.
This girl is...
What happened to the skulls?
She likes power. She likes powerful men.
Yes, it is.
The guy just wants to have sex. He doesn't.
What did I buy you for? To make me sad?
No, Your Grace. To, teach your sister.
To teach my sister how to be a better lover? You think I bought you to make Khal Drogo happy?
Someday, your husband will sit there. All the lords of Westeros will gather here to see the little prince.
What if I have a girl?
But it's highly unlikely.
But what if? And everyone would hate me.
I've told you 100 times, a direwolf
Please
is not...
shut up about it.
What did it take to build...
My grandfather and uncle were murdered here, weren't they?
You should speak to your father about these matters.
I don't want to speak to my...
The city is packed with people and more flooding in every day.
Can't keep the king's peace. Perhaps the city watch should be commanded by someone who can.
I'll also give you 20 of my household guard till the crowds have left.
Fight from their woes. And every inn in the city is full.
Now, there's nothing else, my lords.
I envy you northerners your summer snows. I took personal charge of his care, but...
What happened to him? How did he die?
Lord Jon often came to me for counsel. I have been Grand Maester for many years. Kings and hands have come to me for advice since...
What did Jon want the night before he died?
Oh, he came inquiring after a book.
A book? I'd like to read it.
Noble ladies and their children.
So it's like an ancestry book.
Arcanumber, first of his name. Once a lord, died in his 14th year of a womb. Did Jon Arryn tell you what he wanted with it?
He did not, my lord. I did not presume to ask.
And Jon's death?
Such a tragedy.
Did he say anything to you during his final hours?
Nothing of import.
What did he say? Nothing of import, but tell me what was said.
The seed is strong, I think it was.
The seed is strong, meaning...
Poison.
What sort of man would dare?
I've heard it said that poison is a woman's weapon.
Do you know that Lord Varys is a eunuch?
Everybody knows that.
No trouble at all, my lord. It's a great honor.
He's taking the book. The seed is strong means... If someone tells me my seed is strong, it means my son is carrying on the likeness of me. Do you understand? Like my blood is strong. Because if you see my son Andre looks very much like me. So when they see him, they'll say, Kemi, your blood is strong, your seed is strong. Meaning my likeness you see in my son.
It's a hard fall down these steps, Sirio says.
He says every swordsman should study cats. He wanted to be Knight of the King's Guard.
He could be lord of a holdfast. You will marry a high lord.
I doubt that.
Sons shall be knights and princes and lords.
This girl doesn't look like someone that will get married.
No.
Whoa! See? I told you. She's going to be like a soldier or something like that. Maybe shave all her head off and then go fighting. You know, this kind of person, like in Lord of the Rings, the girl who...
I don't see all that well.
Afraid of heights and almost everything else, probably.
On the morning of my 18th name day, my father came to me. But you're not worthy of my land and title.
Really?
Tomorrow, you're going to take the black, forsake all claim to your inheritance and start north. And somewhere in these woods, your horse will stumble. Nothing would please me more.
His father threatened to kill him. Oh, Sam.
I'm not going to get any better, you know.
Well, it can't get any worse.
Right.
I hear you're reading a boring book. Pycelle talks too much.
Exactly, I was going to say that.
Do you know Sir Hugh of the Vale?
Not surprising. He was knighted almost immediately after his master's untimely death.
Why are you telling me this?
I promised Cat that I'd help you. That one belongs to the Queen.
Yes.
The wiser answer was no. After that, you might want him to visit a certain armourer in the city. And it's possible that they saw Lord Arryn visit this.
But Baelish, perhaps I was wrong to distrust you.
Distrusting me was the wisest thing you've done since you climbed off your horse.
Don't trust everybody that has gossip. That's the worst thing you can do. Trust people that have ears. Pause. This is a good time to pause. I love my old time proverbs, because a lot of African proverbs are just coming to me with this scenario that I see. My mother says, never trust somebody who has many friends. A person with many friends is friends to no one. Friends to no one. I'm telling you. This one, when you come, oh, that's my friend. This is my friend. In the north, that's my friend. In Kingdom 2, that's my friend. That person is friends to nobody. Self-serving. As you see one girl, she's friends to Lady A, friends to Lady B, because Lady A, Lady B, Lady C, they cannot all be besties. So for you, Lady D, to be friends with A, B, C, all of us, it means that you are the one to trust the least. That is an African proverb. That's a Nigerian proverb. A friend to everybody is a friend to nobody. The second Nigerian proverb that comes to mind is okay, like for instance, if I come now to you and I say, keep this cup for me. Don't tell anybody I took the cup. Even if I tell you not to tell anybody I took the cup. Let me just say, I'm taking this cup from you. The same way Lord Ned Stark took the book and left. He hadn't even gone downstairs, dropped the book. And Baelish, Littlefinger, Peter Baelish, I'm calling his full name for my own memory, had already known that he came to collect something. Who told him? His eyes, his ears, his something. Or that old man with the hunchback, whose name is, I wrote it down, no, that's not Barrister. I wanted to say Barrister sell me. No, his name is Maester Grand Maester. That's what they called him. When he went into the house and he was being introduced to Varys Renly, they just said Grand Maester. I don't know what Grand Maester what. I don't know. So the Grand Maester there must have probably told him. Well, I'm not surprised they told him, because they're all members of the King's Council, right? Remember, Varys was there. This guy was there. Baelish was there. So maybe they are all members of, so he was just telling him, listen, this guy came to take my note. Okay, someone said in the comments, a Grand Maester Pycelle. Thank you. I'll write it down. So the guy, the guy has already, even if they're all members of the same council, maybe he had, okay, let's look at it this way. Let it be, because that's a very important book, the genealogy of the people, I'm assuming, in the King's Landing, I think, maybe he is even giving them, he made that announcement. So if that book goes missing, everybody be aware of, is this guy that took it. That's one thing that I'm thinking. Another thing that I'm thinking, it says that Jon Arryn's squire was now made a knight after his death. Did they say knight? What did they say? They said John Hugh of the Vale was knighted, right? Didn't they say that? Okay, so now they said Jon Arryn was visiting a something maker. A something maker. What was Jon Arryn visiting? Tell me in the comment section. Yes. And Jon Arryn's last words, the seed is strong. The seed is strong. Meaning that the seed of the... Okay, so the John... Someone had... An armor. Jon Arryn was visiting an armor. Was visiting an armor. Why? An armor maker. Why? For protection. Maybe he suspected something. He was reading the book before he died. The seed is strong. The seed is strong. And in my mind, the first news, John Hugh of the, I don't know who that is. We've not seen this. The seed is strong. I'm sure the answer, because he said that, that's why I said, and what was the last thing? Still tell us, let's know. So, clearly, Kat's sister said he was killed. The only two people that the Kat suspects are the Lannisters. So why would Jaime and Cersei kill Jon Arryn? Why? What did Jon Arryn know? He knew about the affair. He knew about their affair. Definitely, he knew about the affair. Because from episode 1, when Jaime saw Cersei come, when Jaime came into the scene, Cersei was thinking, and he said to her, why are you worried? You understand what I mean? Everybody that found out, look at what he said when he pushed Bran off the roof. He said, the things I do for love. That sentence, it's connected to Jon Arryn's death. Jon Arryn is now dying and the seed is strong. What does that mean? What does that mean? Please don't tell me. Please don't tell me. Please don't tell me what I'm thinking. The seed is strong. The seed is strong. Who is Joffrey? Stop it right now. Hey! Stop it right now. Stop it right now. Stop it right now. Look at what he said. Look at what Robert Baratheon said. Robert Baratheon said in that time he was drinking about the Lannisters and their blonde hair. And oh my God, remember when Cersei said her first seed that died was black hair? Joffrey is blonde. Jesus, the seed is strong. In Nigeria, what did they tell us? When they say your blood is strong in your child, it means your child takes up your likeness. Jaime Lannister has impregnated his sister. Joffrey is his child. And that's why they killed him. That's why the book. That's why Jon Arryn was reading the book of genealogy. Let's continue this film. Let's continue this film right now. I know I'm right. I've put 2 and 2 together. I know I'm right. I know I am right. I feel it in my heart. I feel it in my heart that I'm right. I feel it in my heart that I am right. I feel it. Stop. Pause here. This blue of eye, brown of hair. That's what I was asking you guys. This genealogy, I'm going to speak bad English now. This ancestry that we are looking at, is this Robert Baratheon's ancestry? I wanted to say that if this Umber ancestry is that the yes, it's the Umbers now, but you understand, my name can be, like, my name is Santos, but if you go up, it might be named something Santos de Silva, and they took away the, I'm overthinking it, sorry. What I wanted to say is that if this was Robert Baratheon's great-grandfather, when he said blue of eye, brown of hair, Robert Baratheon is brown of hair. His children, but maybe they took, no. I'm confusing myself. Let's go forward. I'm going to, okay, let me tell you what my mind is telling me now. Jaime killed Jon Arryn because Jon Arryn figured out that he and this girl, his sister, were having sex. They were sleeping with each other. When he figured it out, as an old man, he might probably go digging. Do you understand? Because Cersei already told us that she had a child. She told Kat that she had a child that died. Remember, that died. It's in my notes. She said that she had a child that died, that was brown-haired and strong. Something like that. She said something like that. I wrote it in my notes. Brown hair and strong. And when she where did I stop? Where's my thought? Wait. When she went into the I'm losing my train of thought. Sorry. So much is coming to my mind. Just give me a moment. Sorry. Okay, so so she told Kat that the child died, something, right? But she's mentioned that it had brown hair. Robert Baratheon has brown hair. Jon Arryn must have figured out in the geology that Joffrey actually had 3 children. Jesus, her brother impregnated her 3 times. Jehovah, I'm sure. Then and they're all blonde. You can see what Robert said. They have been dropping clues about this, their physical looks. But they are all handsome in the Lannister family. Joffrey is ugly. I'm sorry to say. So he might actually be Robert Baratheon, but that's just a side comment. Joffrey, the child, the genealogy book, he probably went and started checking, reading it. So now what was the armor for? Armor, maybe he thought they would come and kill him and he decided to wear an armor to protect himself. What do you think? Don't tell me if it's a spoiler. So we're going to go back, I don't know. I think that I've lost my voice. I'm sure. Please, I can't wait. Let's go back. So we're going to fast forward. Yes, I've gotten what I wanted him to say. That's what I wanted. I wanted to write this Umber, blue of eye, died in his 14th year. I will put here my notes. I suspect this to be, although Morgan, you told me no. I don't know if you're trying to lead me astray because I suspect you to. Said, I suspect Umber to be Rob Baratheon's ancestor. I can't see anything on my screen, so I really don't know where you are at this point. But we are supposed to go to the place where, I want to start at the beginning of the conversation that Lord Baelish was having when he was telling people about the spies. I want us to go back from the beginning of that conversation. He said that woman was his spy. Those little children were the spies. I want to write that down. So please, let's go back and listen to that thing. And have I told you not to trust in my book? I'm not trusting Maester. Do not trust that Maester because of how quickly he was able to tell Baelish, Pycelle, and this one that has information. Anybody who has information about everybody should not be trusted because it means that there's something, do you understand? You see, a friend to everybody is friend to no one. Just that's where I'm going to end that conversation. So do not trust this Maester Pycelle. It's also this guy, especially when your brother has attacked him and almost killed him. If he died, how can he be your friend? This Ned Stark can be silly sometimes. How can anybody who fought your brother? I'm sweating. in combat be your friend. You can't trust anybody. You can't trust him. Someone that said he splits from navel to people. You want to trust him? No. Okay, do you know Sir Hugh of the Vale? Okay, yes. So now we're ready to go back into 3, 2, 1, play.
Climbed off your horse.
Yes. And don't ever send any message to anybody because he has spies everywhere. He intercepted your wife's message to you in the something. So don't leave any paper evidence.
You can see I'm busy.
I'm here on behalf of Lord Eddard Stark, the Hand of the King, and the Captain of his guard.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name, sir.
No, sir. Not tonight.
I see. Well, it just so happens that I am.
So what?
You strut around like roosters down here.
I thought my hand did call on me, my lord. Several times.
I'd like to see you as well.
As you wish, my lord.
Why is he looking at him like that?
If his lordship wants the helmet, I made it for me.
When Lord Arryn came to visit you, what would you talk about?
Just ask me questions is all, my lord.
What kind of
questions? Answer me. What kind of questions? Okay.
Then he started asking me about my mother. She'd sing to me sometimes.
What was her name? What was her name? If you tell me Bessie with the breasts, I will fall down right now. Is this Rob's son? Is he Rob's son? Is that what it is? He said, look at me. His eyes. Blue eyes and brown of hair.
If the day ever comes when that boy would rather wield a sword than forge one. King Robert's bastard son.
You guys have to give me an award for watching movies. You guys, is there an award here, please? I feel like...
How many do you think are in there with him? Huh?
Forgive me, my lord.
Why do I have to forgive you? Have you wronged me?
The siege of Pike. We fought side by side one afternoon. They liked the bloodshed.
They stopped liking it at the end. It's like seeing a shark on a mountaintop.
How many are there? How many?
Can I leave this with you?
Are you mad? Why would you leave a message with Lord Stark with him? Are you crazy? What if there's something serious in there? Is this guy a fool? Ned, change your assistant, please. Change that assistant. He's in the clouds. How can? If he put something there that the blue and the blonde are different, Jamie will know.
Watch duty. Sam's no different from the rest of us. There's no place for him in the world, so he's come here. We're not going to hurt him in the training yard anymore.
You are in love, Lord Snow. I'm going to slice me off a side of bacon.
And Snow will slice you too. Watch and see. Watch and see. Jon has made up his mind to protect Sam, and if what goes around comes around. Look at you.
No one touches Sam.
What are you waiting for?
Go on, hit me.
Or a snivelling boy.
I should have sent you back her head!
Forgive me. Why did you hit her?
How many times do I have to tell you?
And you're...
All of it! You are a horse lord slut!
I am the wife of the great Carl, and I carry his son in. Will be the last time you have hands.
Making us take our vows while they sneak off for a little... What? We can't defend the wall unless we celebrate. It's absurd. I didn't think you'd be so upset about it. Why not?
Because you're chubby.
Because I'm fat.
No.
That's what I said.
You probably had hundreds.
Oh.
No. I was alone in a room with a naked girl.
Didn't know where to put it?
I know where to put it. A whore named Roz.
Why is there a whore? Why are they giving them whores? What's happening? What? Boobs?
You don't want to know.
Not that good.
Better.
Oh, no.
And why is my surname Snow? My father wouldn't even tell me her name. In the brothel, as Ros took off her clothes, what if I got her pregnant?
This will be another something Snow. Oh.
You didn't know where to put it.
Do you boys even remember the last winter?
I build my own fires.
That's admirable. We heard a rumour Mance Rayder was planning to attack Eastwatch. They know their country better than we do. It yammed 100-foot trees straight from the ground, roots and all. Didn't have enough to feed them, to keep them warm. Soft, fat boys like you. You lot will be passed along to the Lord Commander.
Do you want to see your brother sitting on the Iron Throne? The
You don't
common
know what
people
they're
pray for
doing.
rain, health, and a summer that never ends.
My brother will never take back the Seven Kingdoms.
Oh my God, we're back to you. I'm saying, see, blonde.
Sansa, dear, this is Lord Baelish. He's...
And I come from a little spit of land called the Fingers, so you see.
Start the damn joust before I piss myself.
Hey, this guy, you're useless. You should be more powerful. Robert Baratheon, you need more power. Like, you're too drunk. The Crown's older brother. One they always call Dog. They call him Dog. So rude. Careful. Is it supposed to do that? Is it? I thought that it makes you fall off your horse, not kill you. But of course they have to kill you, because if they interrogate you as to why Jon Arryn died, oh, hey, this Cersei is a smart woman. This is not a music. Who does the mountain work for?
Already a big lad, already getting a bit of a reputation. Gregor found his little brother playing with a toy by the fire neck and shoved his face into the burning coals.
Why are you telling Sansa this? Why?
Not very many people who know that story.
I won't tell anyone, I promise.
No, please don't. If the Hound so much as heard you mention it, I'm afraid all the knights in King's Landing would not be able to save you.
So why did you now tell me? You told me to put me in a position where I'll be in trouble. You, this man, you are a demon. And I can see your demonic light shining brightly. Shine bright like a diamond demon.
Putting my name on it doesn't make it mine.
Though sometimes we go to extremes where our children are concerned.
Ned, throw a scarf over that book. Don't let her see you reading. She will know.
What is it you hope to accomplish?
The king called on me to serve him and the realm. And that's what I'll do until he tells me otherwise.
She has seen the
book.
book.
You can't change him, you can't help him. You take your orders and you carry on.
I was also trained to kill my enemies, Your Grace.
Go away, woman.
As was I.
Oh, you were trained to kill your enemies. Oh, she's the one who killed Jon Arryn then. When he said poison is a woman something. She's the one, not even Jaime. What? Do you see what she just said? Do you see what she just said to him? I was also trained to...
Howling of wolves.
We have nothing.
Lannister.
Is there nothing I can do to remedy this?
You can have my room.
Oh, there's a clever man.
Lord.
My Lord of Lannister! I say, entertain you while you eat.
Look at this fool. Your grandfather was hiding from him. Why are you talking?
Lady Stark.
Oh my God.
What an unexpected pleasure.
Still Catelyn Tully. The last time I stayed here. At the black bat of Harrenhal I see embroidered on your coat. The red stallion was always a welcome sight at River Run.
He has asked your father for the honor of his presence on his 90th name day.
She's sending a message.
And there conspired to murder my son.
No, not him.
I call upon you to seize him.
She shouldn't have done that because Tyrion likes the son, even built him something to climb on his horse. Tyrion likes his son, and you know, her son. Tyrion likes Cat's son, Brandon, and helped him. Oh no, she shouldn't have done that. So she now wants to seize, and without her husband's permission. That is stupid. Cat is so stupid. How can you seize a Lannister when your 2 daughters and your husband are in there? How can you do that? How can you do that? How can you do that? Your children are still in their kingdom, in their home. And you know, Ned said you have a temper. You have a temper. You should have just waited. Just waited, for goodness sake. My wig is almost off my head because of confusion. What do you think in the comment section? I'm hot. I'm really hot. Hot from excitement. Nobody should spoil it. Okay, don't give me spoilers. I'm going to get my own thoughts off my chest, and you just have to listen to me. If I'm wrong, so be it. Yes, she shouldn't have done that because she's placed her kids and her husband in harm's way. If the Lannister, as in the twins, hear that their brother has been seized, automatically they will know. They will know for you that you know something. They will know that you know something, and they will now try to hurt your family. They will try to hurt your family because they know why would the first thought would be like, why did you seize our brother? Someone will go back and say they told us to seize, oh, you know. And she called these 3 people Bracken, Twin Towers, Frey. What was the first one? I didn't hear that first name. Her friend, Tully friend. So clearly, Catelyn Stark herself is a solid lady. Like, she is from a respectable and famous family for her. Because she was saying, my father, this and that. But this was a bad move. She's not... You see what that guy said? What Littlefinger said when Stark choked him. He said the Starks, quick to anger, slow. Quick to anger. Anger destroys a lot of things. You have to be careful. You have to be careful. Look at how already I have seen how bad this is getting. Before you go, if you know your I'm sorry. It's a lot. Before you leave, before you even decide of attacking a Lannister, you have to make sure that all your people are out of... Ned is right there. Clearly, the Lannisters have dominated King's Landing because every crook and corner, there's a blonde person waiting for you. We've not even certified the paternity of this person. Next thing that you're doing, your 2 daughters are there. One is about to get married to somebody, and then you're asking them to seize their brother. Are you mad? Have you lost your mind? Seize who? A Lannister? Who? The one that your husband's king is owing 6 million gold coins. That was stupid. That was completely stupid, all because he told you good morning. In this kind of thing, in the Game of Thrones, game of chess, game of wisdom, you must be able to like, okay, what can I get from you? Hello, yes, hello Tyrion. I hope you had a nice time while you were at Winterfell. I so. I'm here because I came to visit my husband. You know, a lady has her needs. You laugh with him. Tell him one brothel story that your husband told you. Get into his mind too. Go back and forth. You know what I mean? Like, even if you don't trust someone, you don't come out right. That is why Cersei has lasted long. Because if she comes out right and tells Robert, I hate you with a great hatred, who knows, maybe he will take one of his golden goblets and smack her face, and if she bleeds through the head. She's saying, okay, clearly I need to have children. If I can do something, I will just stick with you. Maybe one day you will die and leave me, and my son will be king, and I will now be happy, live happily ever after. Cersei is playing this game. She now you see that conversation she had with Ned? That was a threat. Take it from me. She came there to threaten him. Look at how Cersei played that game. She came in there, said, oh, let's go back to the incident that happened. I'm sorry about the direwolf submission. Not submission, but this was an extend. You know, when you want to shake someone's hand, you know, she was extending the hand. I'm sorry about the direwolf. I don't know if she mentioned something about Sansa marrying. That is compensation. Saying that, okay, we're going to be families. Let bygones be bygones. I have apologized for the loss. Your daughter is now going to be my daughter-in-law, and I will make things, in other words, maybe she'll tell her, I will make things very beautiful for her, because as a princess or a consort to the king, not consort, the wife to the king, a princess or a queen, because the son is still a prince, right? His father is still alive, so it's prince, and if she gets married to the prince, she becomes a princess. You know, there will be many benefits. Our families will be united. That was the extending of a hand of friendship. Said that you've always put yourself on the line. I don't know what she said, something that I considered an insult that she shouldn't have said. I think she mentioned something about your brother's lead and you are a follower. You are a follower. And truth to nature, we go back to the time Robert Baratheon asks, come with me. And without even thinking, your son just fell off a roof, he's bedridden, hasn't woken up, you carried your leg, boom, follow. With leaving your wife with and son with debt to pay for the party that the king, not party, but for the presence of the king, the expenses. Robert Baratheon is just in debt and carrying his debt everywhere. He's owing people from the north to the south. Let's just leave that by the side. Cersei comes in and tells him, what do you think you're doing here? What was that? She extended the hand of friendship. She kind of apologized. She now threw in compensation with the wife. Then now threw in her question. That was the original reason she visited. Walked back. I don't know if she was scanning the room. I don't know, because I never saw her eyes look down to the table. God knows if she saw that book, because the book was right there in the open. Came out, said, what do you think you're doing here? Investigation. She has thrown in investigation. The man too, Ned, he wasn't thinking. If in that moment, the moment she said, your daughter is going to be said, what he should have responded pretentiously is that I look forward to my daughter being part of the something and extending the house of Baratheon in service of King Robert and her queen, your majesty, royal highness. Give her the praise. She won't be fooled by it, because Cersei doesn't trust anybody but her brother, clearly. But you're doing your own part. Ned, that's what Ned should have done in that moment. But Ned responded in sort of an antagonistic way. And that took her, she now said, okay, because she responded, because he responded in that way, Cersei went back and said, just in case you don't know who the F I am, I get rid of my enemies. So that's, in other words, she says that I know you know something. Because you see, when they came to Jon Arryn, when they told the news about Jon Arryn, it was Kat who delivered the news to Ned. And Kat said, I know you loved him like a father. So if Kat knew that they loved him by his father, are you telling me that everybody in King's Landing did not know the closeness of Jon Arryn to the something? Are you telling me that Grand Maester Pycelle or Pycelle has not already gone to tell somebody that told somebody that is a spy and told the queen that this man came to take this book? All that thing Lord Baelish was telling, that the little boy was for Varys, old man spy, the scepter Baelish, the old man was for the queen. Old people are all over everywhere on the ground. Old people, I don't know what they're doing in the castle, but they're everywhere. And she came back to tell Ned. She threatened him. That was a threat. She said, let's just play it cool here. Maybe she even knows that he knows. Maybe because my mind is telling me that Joffrey is not Rob's son. Especially when we've seen that other boy in the armory. What's his name? I put his name down. Hey, what is his name? Oh, did I not write his name down? You guys, tell me that name, the name of the boy in the armory, the one that he said is the Gendry. Yes, exactly. Whew. You guys, I'm hot. I'm really hot. Like my whole body is shaking from this. Ooh, let me get my fan. Honestly, I've needed this fan for a long time, but I didn't want to miss anything in the screen. Ooh. Ooh. Oh my God. If I'm keeping you guys too long, I know it's an hour and I can see that it's 3 hours. I know I've been talking for a while, but I want to get my thoughts out, please, before the next episode, because by next week, we're head ahead, new information, please. So my apologies if those of you who only planned for a 2-hour thing, this is 3 hours. I understand. Please just help me. Just be patient with me. So that is what I'm saying. And, you know, my repetition helps me. It helps me figure things out in my mind. Okay, so now we go to, where did I stop? I said that, do you think that Cersei does not know that Ned and Jon Arryn were close? You know what I mean? She would know. She would figure it out and be like, oh, this guy has been asking questions, going places. Ned Stark went into the streets and his right-hand man, or the guy that was riding the horse with him, says, shouldn't we? There are eyes everywhere. People might be watching us. If any scepter or any of the people who work for any old man, sorry, the scepters are Baelish's spies, old people. I'm assuming now every old person is suspect. I might be working for Cersei, but you never know. She might, and the Lannisters, this is their village, they might have cousins everywhere. You know what I mean? So maybe one person would have seen him. Are you telling me Cersei does not know? Maybe Cersei does not know. Maybe she doesn't know that I doubt, because a woman like her, if she knows that Robb has a son, a bastard son, are you not telling me she will kill the person? Because if her own seed is not really his seed, no, I don't think she would know. I don't think she would know. Yeah. Someone like her can do it. Someone like her can do it. You know? Now, anywhere. Yeah. So that thing she told him was a threat. A blatant threat to his face, to tell him, to warn him, to tread lightly. You understand? A threat on his person. And if he's smart, the first thing he should do the following morning is remove his children from there. None of his daughters should still be in King's Landing. I'm telling you, he should do it quickly. He should do it quickly. Tell Robert that, please, it gets as it come be. In fact, lie. Sansa is pregnant. That she has to go. She's not worthy for Joffrey. Just put it like that. I have to send her back. Find a way to take her out of there. Because this is danger. What Kat has done has put her family in danger. You can't. You can't. The confrontation of someone who is loaning the king money. Oh my God. Kat is really silly. Oh my God. The thing is, I can't believe a woman like her made that kind of mistake. Yes. I can't believe. It means that oh no. Oh no. I only see bad things from now. Who else do we want to discuss? Oh, I love Samuel. Oh no. Samuel takes this scene from, he touched my heart. And that story about his father telling him that how he's going to die. Imagine being so hated by your father, so frightened of your dad killing you, that you go and join the Night's Watch. How painful is that? He was like, was he going to do it? He said, I don't know. He said that's what he would tell my mother. Because why? He's fat. He's fat, and clearly he has a soft heart. You know, it's one of the reasons, you know, when I was talking to my sister about the school I want to do in Nigeria, the entertainment center, you know, a lot of times people focus on giving their children, oh, math, physics, it's great. It's great to be intelligent, but there are some children who can't pick up academically. And I wanted to provide, even if it's carpentry, even if it's sewing, even if it's pottery, even if it's cooking, baking, there might be other things. So now with someone like Sam, even if he was fat and could not fight or something, couldn't they put him in, okay, maybe he was meant to be a chef, but you know, in those days, I don't know if he's a first son or second son, but clearly he must have been a first son for the father to say, I can't leave my legacy to you. I have to give it to another person. Because if he was the last son, they wouldn't really pay attention to him much. You know what I mean? So he must have been the son that his father thought will carry on the, let me drop my notes so that the wind doesn't, will carry on the name and the reputation of the family. And he's fallen short. He's fallen short, but he's such a softie. I love that conversation, and I love how Jon Snow took him under his wings to protect him. That is just, you know, Jon Snow is really embracing the whole brotherhood thing, right? I really appreciate him. And he brought a lightheartedness. And God bless that guy, the one who, that guy almost killed me. I almost choked. What's his name? The one that they said his name, I think his name was Pike. The one that they said his father dropped him at, or that he stole bread for his sister. Remember, I think his name was Pike or something like that. That's that guy who when Sam hit him, he fell to the ground. It's like, hit me. And Sam just said, oh! I killed him. If it's not funny to you, it's funny to me. So I'm sorry that I'm getting a kick out of that scene. That scene was fantastic. Yeah. Okay. So someone in the comment section says, the bigger one with the beard. Yes, that is Gren. And the smaller one is Pipe. Okay, yes, I remember them saying Gren and Pipe. Okay, so that's under the Night's Watch. That's a note for the Night's Watch. Because that's the way. Okay. Night's Watch. Friends of Jon Snow. Friends. So there is bigger is Gren, smaller is Pipe, and then chubby cheeks Sam. I could never forget it because of Lord of the Rings. I could never forget Sam's name. I just, you know, yeah. All right. So what else do I want to discuss? I actually want to watch 4 and 5 right 5 and 6 right now, but I know it's too much for me to take on, so that I can. Okay, I've told you my feelings about Lord. Okay, let's go through the characters on 3 and 4. Okay, I think what I should do is that after every episode, I also look into the characters that we see, and then I tell you my thoughts on them. Okay. Okay. So the first thing we see was Hodor bringing in Bran. Theon Greyjoy, I do not trust, because of his history of his family being something, slaves, fighting in war and saving something. I don't trust, because this is kind of movie that I think you will have a lot of traitors. Then Samuel Tarly, I trust entirely. I like him. I feel good when I see him. Someone who has suffered like that, who is living in fear. He's living in fear, and I hope that he steps out of it, because like winter is coming. Everybody has been saying this, so let me say it too. Winter is coming. I don't know what that means. I think it means a bigger cold. The bigger cold that will bring the blue eyes. That's what it means, the heavy cold. Because remember that story that the nanny was telling Bran, that there was a time that they didn't even see the sun. They didn't even see the sun. They should take that nanny away from him. That nanny is a witch. They didn't even see the sun for a long time. They said women were smothering their children. I wrote it down. They're smothering their children because they didn't want them to be hungry. That this thing, the cold must have been the extreme cold, like not even South Pole. Like Santa Claus will be out of here. Santa Claus will be like, I am going to Florida. No. So that is what Samuel Tally of Hornhill. Then I saw this person saying Santa was discussing with her own nanny. What did they call? They call them scepters, right? The nannies are called scepters. Please let me know in the comment section. So I don't, because they dress like nuns. They cover themselves. And that same nanny that Bran had covered herself. So they are scepters, right? That's what they call themselves. Okay, so she now said, Aegon the Conqueror, Megan, I didn't write the name, but when I'm editing, I'll know. Then the Cruel. And John, let's talk about Jon Hugh of the Vale. He just got a few scenes and they killed him. Why? Let me tell you why, in my mind. Because Jon Arryn has already... So, let's just assume, either there are two people that I suspect killed. I'm not sure which of the twins, whether it was Jaime, because Ned mentioned poison, and poison is a woman thing. That's why I'm leaning towards Cersei doing it. But I also suspect his squire. A squire is like an assistant. Your right hand, get me this, get me that, get me this. They know what you're doing. They know what you're up to. If Jon Hugh of the Vale is related to the Lannisters, all of them with their blonde hair, he would have gone back to say, cousin, listen, Jon Arryn is doing this. Maybe slip the poison in his drink. They made him a knight to compensate him for the murder. That's what I'm assuming. I'm assuming. Because like I said, I can see Jon Arryn being killed by 3 people. Jaime Lannister, Cersei Lannister, and Jon Hugh of the Vale. So he now killed him. Why did that Mountain Gregory kill him? Gregor. I like that name itself. Gregor Tagain or something. The Mountain. Woo! Terrible. Did I get his name right or I'm saying it wrong? Tagain. Okay, so they must have killed him to keep quiet. That means that the Mountain is also working for the Lannisters. Obviously, because the Hound is working for Joffrey. Gregor Clegane. Yes, thank you. Clegane. It sends shivers. It sends shivers. I am a fan. If you don't know, I love giants. I love big. I like them big, if you know what I mean. Danny Zuko was like, bye. Okay, Daddy, bye. Daddy's like, bye. This is getting into a game of frisky. Hodor doesn't stand straight. You have to stand straight to lift me up. I don't know where I'm going with this, but I'm going. All right. So who else did we see in this scene? So that's what I'm saying. I think that they got rid of him. They wanted to get rid of him. Yeah. Any questions for me? Okay, I'm looking into the comment. People are just deleting their messages, everything. Is it because you're putting... Okay, right. And I have another question. The Battle of Pike, that was the Greyjoy battle. And that guy... Oh, sorry. Yes, I need to know the name of someone. That right-hand man of Ned, the one that wanted to give Jaime the scroll. What's his name? What do I think about the Hound? Oh, good question. What do I think about the Hound? I think he's, honestly, I don't want to use, I said God forgive me, like this is a real something. You know when they call someone a dog? He's the lapdog for Joffrey. Like, you rode down, you trampled on the boy and you're numb to it. You're numb to it. Like, I don't understand. He rode his horse, trampled on the butcher's son. For what, Micah? I don't understand. And to see your own story, you are a man who suffered great hardship under your brother. You see, trauma can have a double effect. Trauma can make you a better person, or it can make you a demon. And I think the trauma he experienced from the mountain, his brother, has turned him into, it just made him numb at this point. He doesn't feel anything. He said, if my own brother can put me in the fire, brothers kill brothers. Who is this one that I can't kill? I think that's the mindset he has. So he's clearly a dog. He's a hound. His name is even befitting. He's a hound. They tell him fetch, he fetches. He's not attaching any emotion to it. And I think it is because he was traumatized by his brother. There's definitely a hate between them. No brother can put you. And it's a mental problem. So he needs therapy. The Hound needs therapy. I'm sorry. That's my opinion. I'm not going to justify. I'm not going to say because your brother treated you bad, you should go around the world treating everybody bad. But being thrown into the fire, feeling your face burn, your flesh burn, and everybody, there's no plastic surgery in those days. So you are walking around. He probably has no wife because no woman will touch him. He looks like he sweats and smells. He looks like he smells of burnt goat meat. You know what I mean? And he's walking around the city, Winterfell, extending his stench. So women will not touch him. He probably has no children, no affection. And I don't know. He needs therapy. Yes, he needs to talk to somebody about maybe that experience and get it all out so his humanity can come out. But serving the Lannisters, they will not embrace his humanity. That's my opinion. Yeah. So any more questions for me from this scene? Don't ask me questions about difficult things. So I'm just watching with you. Ask me based on what I think of characters. I can give you that. But anything more than that, I really can't. Oh, yes, let's talk about Daenerys and Viserys. I love how she defended herself. At this point, she has been taking the nonsense. It's about time. It's about time. Yes, you're a queen. You're a Khaleesi. A pregnant one for that. And you foretold that you will have a son for your something. So defend your people. These are now her people. I love how she said that. That these are her people. She doesn't just want to use them and dump them. Yeah. Arya, I love that Arya is stepping into the way she told her daddy, no, that's not me. That is self-awareness. Let's not pretend. I love it when people, you see, I hate liars and I hate pretenders. The quickest way to lose my friendship is to lie to me or pretend to be someone you're not. Don't paint pictures. Tell me I am this and this is who I am. Arya is someone I would trust with my life. Because if she doesn't like you, she tells you she doesn't like you. If she's upset with you, she tells you she's upset with you. It is that stark personality. But I think she should learn to pretend. Because the way they share their emotions quickly is bad. She should learn to pretend small. Don't be so quick. And then on the flip side, Sansa reveals too much. She reveals so much about her emotions. When she's upset, you can tell she's sad. When she's depressed, you can tell. Everybody should learn to be something. Almost be like that guy, Littlefinger. Because that guy, he's playing something. How can you love the Kat? You went to tell Kat's daughter about a story that you told her. Don't ever mention it because they will try and kill you. Why did you tell me? Why did you give me that kind of information? Why would you? Are you not a demon? You are telling me something that will eventually, if someone finds out that I know, will kill me. Now, if I can't lie, I can't say, why frighten me? These elders are just nasty, telling children horror stories that can get them in trouble. But she said, I will never tell anybody. And I trust that she will not speak. She'll just keep quiet. But why tell me? What is the point of telling the daughter of a woman you loved and you've almost died? That guy, Baelish, hates that. Oh, listen, my mother said, anybody who hates me, my mother told this to me. She said, I love African proverbs. My mother said, anybody who hates me, Kemi, can never love you. Anybody who hates me, your mother, can never love you. No, Baelish resents Catelyn for not marrying him. Trust me. I can tell when a man is hateful. Ned told Ken that he's still in love with you. That Baelish guy hates, either he hates Catelyn now or hates the children. Because maybe when he sees her, he's like, this would have been my children. And look at now, she not only did she not marry the one that cut me from here to here, she now went to marry the brother. She didn't marry, what is his name? Oh, I wrote his name down. Ned's brother, the one that he fought. Sorry, let me check my notes. Brandon, he fought Brandon. He was named that, he even named his son Brandon. Maybe Ned in honor of his lost brother. So he fought Brandon. Maybe Bailey should be saying to himself, I fought this one. This one almost killed me. She did not even pity me and marry me. She now went to go and marry his brother. And that one too is a man that has now been chosen. Maybe jealousy. He's now chosen King's Hand. Almost choked me in front of my brothel. You know what I mean? So he might resent this scene of him telling the daughter of someone you say to love a story that could get her into trouble is not a good sign. I don't trust that somebody. But I will take the information he's giving me. I can't lie. Because at this point, information is power, clearly, in King's Landing. This is a dangerous place, like the guy said, and I see it. The snake-like moves are too much to keep up with. So that's where I go with that. All right, my darlings, I think I've touched on everything. Seeing Gendry, Jon Arryn knew. And that book of journal, that book cannot be, there's no, it can't be a mistake that it's out. It cannot be a mistake that it's out. And I know, and I can see us going to 3 hours, 30 minutes, and that's a lot of time. I'm sorry to keep you guys. Thank you all so much for joining me. Okay, someone said something. What do you think about the man training Jon and the others at the wall? Oh, that information that he gave. You see, I understand why he's the way he is with the harshness. And truly, he's doing his job, in my opinion. Because if you are a society that has to defend the wall against White Walkers who they don't believe or they've not seen, then he has to, they are playing games. Even if he's harsh, they are playing games. He has to fight. He has to drill them. And honestly, Sam has to pick up. If the White Walkers are coming, do you see the speed with which that guy ran? And by the time he just stopped to take a breath, his head was off. In the beginning, episode 1. Do you remember? So how will Sam run if they come now? If the White Walkers come, how would he run? Sam might die. Sam might die. You know what I mean? Yes. Because there's no way. You have to pick pick up. You have to be strong. You have to move. So he should drill them. They shouldn't take this as a game. I was laughing because I don't want them to hurt Sam. But if hurting him will make him stronger and learn to wield a sword, he should. He should do it. He should do it. I really think that it's Danny Zuko, if you want to leave, please feel free to leave. I keep seeing you saying bye, 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 bye. I don't know if you're being disrespectful or you're being nice, but it's kind of getting weird. I'm not holding anyone. If anybody needs to leave, that is fine, you know, but it's like at some point, I don't know if you're telling me to stop talking. Who else is there? Who else has a question for me? All right. Can you analyze Viserys' kitty cat? Oh, thank you for asking. Viserys is a Joffrey, in my opinion. I think that he has memories of an era where his father was king. Clearly, his father is the Mad King that Jaime stabbed in the back, right? Of power, but he hasn't earned it. So I don't know why it's getting, you know, one of those children who, because they grew up in the palace, their mothers gave them everything. Their father said, this is yours, this servant is yours, this servant is yours. So he grew up being spoiled and he wants to go back to that time. You know, he wants to go back to that time where he was favored, he was the ruling. So he's doing everything right, but he's spoiled. He hasn't earned it. And honestly, I don't think he's ever going to be it, because at the rate he's going, he might get himself into big trouble. Clearly, and I'm surprised that in all these things, he's been flinging Daenerys up and down. Khal Drogo has not seen it. If Khal sees him, let's go. That's why I'm even thankful that Daenerys was the one who slapped him that first time. Look at what happened when her servant saw her being attacked. The servant almost killed him. Imagine if Khal Drogo was the one who saw him attacking his wife. That would have been hell. Yeah, I know, Kitty, I know that they're orphans, but their father was the Mad King. Yeah. That was said already earlier on, right? That was said. Oh, he's lost. If you're lost, then you shouldn't be arrogant in your personality, right? He's lost in what sense? He's lost as in he doesn't know where he belongs. No, he knows where he belongs. He feels he should be on the Iron Throne, that he should be king. It's how he's getting back to that is the problem. Yeah, that's my opinion. I might be wrong, but from what I've seen him do, yeah. Thank you, Music the Madness. Thank you, Kitty Cat. Thank you, Red Honey. Thank you, Morgan. Thank you so much, Morgan, for hosting this for us on Discord. Who else is still here? I see 16 names. Let me see. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Not Your Orphan. Thank you so much. Oh, you said you were a joy to listen to at work. Thank you, my darling. Thank you, Teddy Trash. Thank you. Kitty, oh, thank you, dear. Thank you. Tina, thank you so much. I know I paused so many times, guys, but please bear with me. I appreciate you being here. Thank you for being with me, because you guys are here to answer my questions as well, to help me through this journey, so it helps. And you've been so good. Those spoilers, at least I don't see. Yes, Morgan. I think we're going to have to do this live together till I finish it, because I need companionship right now. I'm so excited to get to the genealogy. Something is telling me that there's something there. I can't wait till next week. I'm so excited. All right, my darlings, thank you so much. Have a great weekend. Bye. And bye over on Facebook. Bye. Thank you.